Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Now, after nearly 10 years of tracking my progress and chasing a healthy lifestyle, my take on healthy has actually shifted over the years. Stuff I swore by 7 years ago, I see completely different now, and today I want to share with you how my views have changed over the years, why they've changed, what I've learned, and how yours might evolve too. So why not start with a big one? Carbs. Now, people that know me know that my diet has been pretty low carb for a substantial number of years, but honestly, it has also changed a lot. Back in the day, I was all no carb, used body fat as fuel and not glucose. Personally, for me, I've never actually noticed an energy shift, whether I've had carbs or not had carbs, so for me, that wasn't actually the issue. But more importantly, what has changed is the quality and where the carb sources come from. I used to dodge fruit like bananas thinking they were far too carby, but now I actually have one nearly every day. I now actually look at them as a natural sugar. I've learned not to avoid carbohydrates, but actually to pick smarter options. Another big one for a lot of people, and myself included, calories in, calories out. It's simple maths, right? And I swore by it. The problem was, I never properly tracked, so it never worked. As a result, I ultimately swung completely the other way and said, well, it's not about how much you eat, but it's about what you're eating and the quality of it. But now, it's both. It depends on what your goals are. Sometimes I track, sometimes I don't. But at the end of the day, the quality stays the same. And that transitions nicely into my next point, tracking food. In the early days, I probably only half tracked my food, and then I complained when I wasn't seeing the results. My tracking may not be perfect in some people's eyes, but my inconsistencies are consistent, and that is what matters. And I will say a lot of people do tend to forget about the liquid calories and the calories coming from condiments. These can literally be the reason that you're not making your progress. So what I've learned over the years, hold yourself accountable. Don't just think, oh, that's small, it's not going to have an impact. That small bite, that could be 100, 200 calories that you just didn't know about. And ultimately, it takes you out your calorie deficit. And then you wonder why you're not losing weight. And there you have it. And the dreaded cardio. Move more, more weight loss. But really, it's actually the type that matters. Long cardio and endurance is ace for lung power and your cardiovascular fitness. But for fat loss, hits and sprint, they're going to be activating your twitch muscles. I always say compare a sprinter's physique, built and lean, to that of a marathon runner. I know which one of them I'd prefer to look like. Or even hitting your zone 2 training like brisk walks, that is great for fat loss. It's not that cardio is bad, but it's about finding what works for your goals. Your muscles. Now for me personally, I love lifting weights, getting stronger and chasing that toned look. But then at some point you eventually learn that muscles are great fat burning machines. At rest, they boost your metabolism. It's not just about aesthetics, but about function. And abs, remember, they work the exact same as any other muscle, so train them like any other muscle. So train smart and build muscle, and they will work for you 24/7, which I think is pretty cool. Then there's your internal health, which even for me is a much more recent discovery. It's what's on the inside. It's your microbiome, it's your visceral fat, it's the deep stuff that has a much greater impact on you than you might think. It's starting to understand that the quality of the food that you're putting inside you is so much more important than you think. Say, we all know you shouldn't be putting petrol into a diesel car. Think about your body in the same way. Training evolves too. Goals change. I've gone from wanting to get stronger, to building size, to losing weight, to all of the above. Now training is constantly tweaked. I want to get better at my biking, I'm training my legs more. I want to get a stronger and more solid core, I'm training my abs more. When you start your fitness journey, you start with one goal, and over time that goal might change to another, and over time that might be a new skill or a new sport. And that is okay. The evolving and changing your training, that's the fun part. It keeps you motivated and it keeps you improving. Now fats, I have never been scared of them and always preach fats don't make you fat, and that still rings true. But now I'm much more aware that they pack a calorie punch. They are great, but they are also easily overdone. Take nuts, they're a perfect simple little snack, until you start to take handfuls upon handfuls of them. For fat loss, I watch my fats more so that I can eat more volume. It's not that they're evil, it's just simply maths. Now this is a wild one. Fat targeting. Now I used to say you can't target one spot. We all hold fat in different places, and certain places of our body are just going to hold on to that fat a little bit longer than other places, which I still deem to be true. However, recently I have been seeing a lot that suggests that if you do cardio followed by muscle training, it may help nudge fat in that particular spot. Like if you wanted to target your belly fat, do some HIIT training followed by some ab workout, and it may just slightly help to nudge it. And now for me personally, I have noticed that I have increased the amount of biking that I've done, and the leanness in my legs has also increased. So I do wonder whether this is a correlation. Now I definitely don't think this is a magic hack to remove all my belly fat, but I definitely think it's a tool that can be used just to help you out and potentially give that extra little nudge or push in the right direction. And even after all this time, I'm still learning. New research, new videos, new trends, they're constantly coming out. Some of the stuff sticks, some of it doesn't, and that is okay. Everyone is different. What works for me might not work for you. But hey, even what used to work for me doesn't work for me now. You've got to experiment, you've got to adapt, you've got to find your own groove, and don't get scared in trying new things. Heck, let me know something that you've learned during your fitness journey in the comments below. But remember, if you have enjoyed this video, please hit that subscribe button and that like and share this video. And remember, let's continue to grow and evolve together. And lastly, remember to join that Dino Squad, and I'll see you next time. Bye.